Hey y'all, life has been life, so let's do some makeup. So y'all, what we're going to talk about today is my interview. So my interview went super well at a clinic. It was so great. The experience was great. The atmosphere was great. The experience was great. The environment was great. Everyone was so welcoming and inviting and very helping as far because with clinics down here they do shadowing. So with the shadowing, it was great. I was able to watch two surgeries be performed, so that was super great. I met a lot of the patients and customers and stuff like that, and just how the job would work, and it went really great. At the end, they were very like inviting and like letting me know more information and allowing me a chance to what I didn't like and what I did like, and stuff that they could improve on and stuff like that. So I'm super excited because she took my personal number. The office manager did. So she's like it's like a family owned practice and clinic. So it was very intriguing to see that. So we're gonna do a fall look. So we're gonna use the Hattie eyeshadow palettes, probably one of my favorite palettes, just because I get to say my granny's name. Definitely gonna be a simple glam. I have been up since 7 o'clock this morning. I am exhausted, and the surgeries were definitely um, 2 hours long a piece. So I was standing in one spot for 2 hours, and I'm also cooking. Your girl is just simply tired. But the difference between this tired is it's not a I'm tired because I'm sitting in a environment where it's like, do these people even like me? Even though I really don't care. But that's just elaborating from the last um, upload that I had here. So it's just that environment is just super weird when they try to base that I'm the intimidating one when they're most definitely the intimidating ones. But yeah, that's definitely the vibe that I was definitely looking for, and I'm glad I was able to get the experience, even if I don't get the job. Even though I definitely have faith that I will get it, but even if I don't, I'm glad to have had that experience and to have have that memory for sure. There were some very nice people there. And like I said, everybody was super inviting, and it was definitely worth every little bit of the hours that I was there. I was there for about 5 or 6 hours, so it was super fun. The crazy thing is with this Hattie eyeshadow palette, like I have created so many different looks from this just one eyeshadow palette. I've created so many different looks. Like you can go look up all of them because I'm more than likely either I'm using a glitter out of it or the black out of it or a base color out of it. So it's always super duper fun. And also, I think tomorrow we're gonna recreate my birthday looks. My birthday look was so fire. I just didn't have the white liner that I wanted. I thought I bought the right one, but it wasn't liquid. It was the pencil. And with these tight eyes, child, that pencil is literally just crumbing up as I'm doing it. And excuse the background noise, Mamiana here. We're using Adobe Foundation as always for my brand, the Personally Collection. If you guys want to check that out, you can just go to Instagram and just put in the Paris Lynn Co. Or you can click the website that's on my bio on TikTok, and it's also on YouTube. It's really on every social media platform that I have. I don't really indulge in Twitter because I think Twitter is just for trolls. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's a platform where you're just, I think it's just one of those like literally a shade room broadcast. Honestly, that's just my opinion. Cause like, have you ever just sit there and just looked at the shade room comments? Like that stuff, it is super vile. Like once I get to that status, cause I know I'm getting there. I don't want to be posted on shade room. I don't want to be congratulated. I don't because it is so messy and it's so crazy, and it's like it's for like I'm on it because that's how I go and see who passed away, like what's the news or whatever, but it's never a 50-50, like like regular news you get like 50% bad, 50% good. It's always something bad as hell, like a breakup or like, oh, someone had a miscarriage or 30 people died and oh well, they were talking about her in the comments, and they were saying that her body looks like this, and it's so shameful on women. It's seriously shameful on women. um so it's just not a healthy platform at all. Yeah, an opinion is just an opinion. Like, I feel like if we're friends, this is just for example, I feel like if we're friends and you agree with everything I say, I would definitely automatically think that you are emulating me. Like, we should not agree on everything. Like, marriage topics, relationships, just any whatever it is. Like, kids, how we treat our kids. Like, if you are literally agreeing with everything that I say, you're emulating me. I don't care what nobody say, because every person is different. No one does everything the exact same, even twins. So beware. And I feel like with the shade room, I feel like they just, like, it could even be a super good encouraging post, like they thought they meant well or their intention was good or whatever the case may be, and the comments will still be trash. They will literally, oh well, her face, and oh well, she doesn't take her kids. You literally have no idea what a celebrity or any other person on this planet is doing when the door closes. You will never know that. Never. It's social media. We only show the good stuff, unless you actually truly care about your audience and you let them in a little bit. But then also, when you let them in, you always learn your lesson that you should have never even put that on social media, because there's always trolls in the comments. It don't matter what you're doing. Even if you felt the homeless and you blurred at their face, but you wanted other homeless people in the area to come around, get food or whatever, and you were just broadcasting it, there would be a problem. Oh, you're videoing you giving your money to the homeless, and oh, you're videoing them, and then that's just so disrespectful, and you don't respect their privacy, and this, like, oh my God, is anything ever good enough? Like, a lot of things, especially when I get up there in that bracket, I will just not touch on. I don't care how nobody feels about it, because the whole cancel culture, I would have been canceled. If we actually recorded what I say in my house, I would have been canceled. And that's just me being transparent and honest, because a lot of stuff I do not agree with. A lot of topics, a lot of stuff, and a lot of things. And that's because I took psychology 3 times. Once in high school, my first year of college, and my third year of college. So a lot of stuff I don't agree with. Did I update y'all and tell y'all I have been falling in love with blush lately? Like, I'm big on like contour. Like, I've been on contour real bad for like the last 2 years of being in the makeup industry. But child, that blush the last month, give it to me. And the crazy thing is, I've never bought a blush product. I just use some of my color from one of my palettes, literally. And then y'all just let me know in the comments if y'all want like a contour class or anything like that. Because, like I said, my brand is catered to beginners. Like, seriously, like everything about like how I do my content and how I try to explain, and because everybody does makeup differently. And if you want to do your makeup like me, or try to do it kind of sort of on the lines, but you want it your way, makeup is an art. Express it how you want to express it, and show it how you want to show it. Do it how you want to do it. I don't care. But no, I will say this is one, back to referring to the beginning of the story time. I think this is one of the very first jobs that I've ever just was totally honest the entire time. Like, down from why I'm leaving the current position that I'm in, I told her the exact truth. Like, it's I told her exactly what the story time that we had yesterday. I literally told her the exact same thing. I was like, this is exactly why I'm leaving. I feel like the problem is not going to get fixed. I went to HR. I went above her head. I went above their head. And that situation is just clearly not going to get fixed. And I just don't want to work 8 hours a day somewhere. And I hate everyone except for my patients. And that's just not, it's just not even a good environment to be in. And then come home to my kids like dreading and just be exhausted, emotionally exhausted, because I know I can't respond the way I want to, because I have a lot to lose. But anyway, let's do our verse of the day and wrap up this video. This is definitely another verse favorite of mine. So the verse is, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 21. And what I take from that is, the power of the tongue is very powerful. Be careful what you say, Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you lie about or stress the truth about or anything, because it's very, very powerful. And I tell my best friend that all the time. I tell my wife that all the time. Like, if you say I'm broke, you're gonna stay broke. If they've changed it to manifestation now. I use that word as well. It's not a word that I'm like, oh, don't use that word, but that's what that word is. Be mindful of what you say out of your mouth. If you want to grow money or grow your environment or grow your situation or your circumstance or whatever is hindering you, speak positive over your life. It will change. It will change. I know the storms are not easy, but it will change. But I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, following, liking, commenting, sharing. I appreciate it so much. And we're on the road. We're on the road. And I appreciate all of you guys so, so, so much. And I'll see you on the next one.